Hey YouTube, Brent with Bees Cichlids. Just wanted to cover my mutt guppy tank. I recently acquired some panda guppies. I bought 4 pair, and one of them had a broke back, so he gave me half off. So basically I just paid for the female, and you can see there's that little guy right there. I took him out because I just left the other male in with the 4 females. I lost one of the good males. I think he got sucked up by the filter, even though it was a weak filter. I mean, it was like a 10-gallon hang on back type filter. I have it on a 55-gallon tank, and he still managed to get up in there. So, any rate, I've got 2 males left, 4 breeding females, and I'm planning on selling them to the local pet store. I mean, that's the intention that I had when I bought them. But I put this guy in here because I want to give him, I want to make my mutt guppy tank. I want them to have a little bit more variety in here. And I also put a couple of my black guppies in here that I didn't think were quite as full, I guess you could say. So I guess that's kind of the culling that I did. And so I figured between those 2 blacks and my panda guppy that it'll get some really good genes in here, and maybe I'll even kind of come out with my own kind of strain. Wishful thinking, but I like them. So, yeah, and the Ludwigia, of course, I actually picked out a bunch out of here. I picked out a bunch of guppy grass, and I put this thing in here. I think it's some type of Dracaena or something like that, but it was looking really rough for wear, and so I clipped up all the dry stuff, and I kind of teased the roots out. Some of them were kind of dead-ish, but I'm hoping it'll kind of make a comeback. I picked out an oak tree out of my driveway that was growing between the wall and the house, and so you can see the big leaves right there. And I just wanted to try that because my little oak trees are actually doing really good with their roots suspended in the water. I've been doing it in the pond. I've been doing it in my tanks. I actually have one of these whirligigs that shot a root down in here. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, it's kind of hard to see. I think, yeah, I can see it. So you can see that whirly thing kind of shot a root down into my gravel substrate. So I don't know what's going to come of it. I mean, if it shoots out a trunk and it starts growing up to the top of my tank, great. If it doesn't, well, it's amusing nonetheless. It's fun. And then there's another one right there that did it. You can see that the wing part of it, but if you look really closely, you can see the actual root. There. But yeah, anyway, I just wanted to share. I've been really playing around with things that I can kind of suspend the roots into the water. I mean, I think that the guppies really like swimming around in it, and I'll probably have to do a little bit more research, but so that I don't like poison these guys or anything. But for the time being, the few things that I have done are safe, and I'm going to be careful with future endeavors. But yeah, so that's the mutt guppy tank. And since I have you guys here, I'm going to show you the panda guppy tank. So The females are kind of plain, but I actually really like them. They kind of have like this very subtle scaling kind of pattern on them. And I think one of the females might already be pregnant. She's kind of big. That's not her. I think that's her. But at any rate, I mean, if she is preggers, she's just very newly pregnant because I don't see any black in her gravid spot. So, but there you can see the male. Very nice looking guppies. So that's the reason. I mean, the pet store owner said that if I could breed them, he would buy them back from me. They were a tad on the spendy side, but I bought 4 pair anyway. Like I said, I only got 2 good males left, but I have all 4 females, so that's really what matters anyways. And I figure from their offspring, I'm going to breed the other male that's in the mutt guppy tank and kind of, you know, not overly inbreed them and maybe, you know, keep these guys as the breeding quattro and then have, you know, my next set breed with the other male and kind of alternate with offspring so that it doesn't get overly inbred. But I guess guppies are kind of like that anyways. So anyway, please like, comment, and or subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later.